Hi guys, it's Patty. Welcome back. And today's video is not only going to be shown on my YouTube channel, but is actually being streamed live during the monthly live Facebook crop for the Planner Society on the Planner Society Facebook group. So if you're watching me from there, hello everybody. I hope you're having a great time. I am so sorry that I couldn't be here with you guys today live, but I am out of town today. But I hope you will enjoy this cute kind of fast tutorial that I'm going to be sharing with you. And what are we going to be making today is a couple of gift boxes or gift card holders, more than gift boxes. This is actually kind of a gift box. You can probably put in here a small piece of jewelry. You can put you know, like I put a couple of paper clips. You can put some washi tape, so if you want to use it to gift something to your friends. And this is a straightforward gift card holder, and it will hold the gift cards. And you know, for these I made using older paper. This is actually from the Valentine's Day printables from the Planner Society, and this one is from a kit from last year. But I wanted to show you how you don't have to necessarily use this month's kit. You can adapt it to any season if you have a scrap of paper, because they are fairly small. You only need, you know, like a little bit left in order to be able to accomplish you know, the project. And it's also, you know, it's a good way to always use your paper. Not every month you're going to be setting up a planner. Not every month you're going to be using everything you own, and so this is a way to put it to good use. So let me start by showing you exactly what we're going to be using for the project. And first and foremost, we need paper, and the paper that I picked is this beautiful pattern from this month, the May 2018 Planner Society, and I'm going to be using these two patterns. I think they're very graphic and they're wide enough without being too busy, so that when I add my little sentiment on top, it will pop. But feel free to pick any other pattern or any other paper that you want to use. And then of course, because we're talking about, you know, creating a shape using, we're going to be using metal dies, and these are the metal dies that I have used. So for my sentiments, I have used the Thanks from the Lawn Fawn. This is Scripty. I think they're available like in, I don't think they're available in a set. I think you can buy them you know, for $4 or $5 on Amazon. Then I have the fancy box, which is this one. It's also by Lawn Fawn. Sorry about the reflection. It's also by Lawn Fawn, and it does come with sentiments. It also comes with these two, the oval and this other shape that you can actually cut out to create kind of a window. But we're gonna do it nice and easy and simple, so just straightforward cutting through that one. And then the little small stitch, it's not little, but it's the small stitched envelope. It's also from Lawn Fawn. Comes with different sentiments, and I have used the word enjoy here, and I've cut them up in advance just to save you time, but I will be showing you how to cut the main shapes out. And of course, because we're going to be gluing, we're going to be using, I'm actually going to be using this score tape, which is a tape that it's very strong, and it's double-sided, and it's also you can just rip it, so you just easily rip it. And I prefer to use this over any other tape, because I know that if I attach something with this, it will stick. And you can buy this on Amazon, and I'm gonna link it below. But in addition, you know, you may also want to use some glue dots, or if you have, I also love this glue from Prima. It's a glue pen, and it's very handy to carry around. It's also very strong. And you also want to have a bone folder with you. And of course, one of the main things that you're going to need, it's a die cut machine. And I have chosen, sorry, it's very close up, but I've chosen this one because I think, you know, this is just the Cuttlebug, and it's small enough that most, you know, if you have a die cut machine, you know, this is the smallest one, and if you have this one, they will work. So why don't I start setting everything up, and I'm going to show you how to cut everything. So here we are, and these are my papers, and these are the metal dies that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to start by positioning my metal die for the flat envelope. As you can see, so basically when it cuts out, this is going to be the front that folds over, and I'm going to place it so that that flower is kind of in the center. I don't know, I just kind of like it that way. And in order so that it won't move, I'm going to use some masking tape to just you just need a little bit to make sure that it's gonna stick there and not move about once I'm starting to cut through it. And then I'm just gonna trim off the excess here to the side because the Cuttlebug is small, so you know, it doesn't have that much extra room. So I wanna make sure that this fits on my plates. And so this is one, and now I'm gonna also pre-position the other. So this is the second gift box, and the front of the gift box is actually going to be this side. Now this pattern doesn't really need a particular you know, of course face them down, you know, with the cutting side down. It doesn't particularly need a specific, you know, spot. Is kind of it's very, you know, no, it's not busy, but it's got a lot of movement, so it should be good anywhere. But I'm just gonna place it there. Also because, you know, I'm saving these papers because there's that gorgeous matching B6 TN that matches this collection that was available for purchase, and so I hope to set that one up, and I want to save as much paper as I can, you know, so that I have enough to set up the travel notebook. So I think this should be good. This is actually a smidge big. Sorry guys to watch me cut paper. I know it's fascinating, but okay, so now we're ready. So now I have my Cuttlebug here, and if you have not used a Cuttlebug, it has the two sides that fold down, and once you fold down, it basically attaches the machine to your surface. And I'm gonna take my my three, I guess a sandwich. These are the 3 plates that I'm gonna be using. So there's a base plate, and then I'm gonna be using the C plate and the B plate because these are kind of skinny, and I don't want them to, you know, they kind of need a little extra. And actually I can see that my masking tape failed on me. So we're gonna place it that way, and what you want to do is you don't want to have your cutting, I mean, you want it not to cut all the way, like it has to be kind of centered. You don't want it to be too close to the way that it goes in. So like here it says to please place it above. It should be good. We'll try it. So we're gonna put it right through it, and then we're gonna, I hope I don't make you guys shake too much. I apologize, there's nothing else I can do if it starts shaking. So, and then we go backwards one more time. Hopefully it's not a fail because I don't want to waste any more paper. So now we lift it up, and yeah, it didn't cut all the way through. So this stuff happens. So I'm just going to reposition it for a sec and run it through one more time this side. This is the side that didn't cut, and I'm just gonna give it a little bit of an extra help. And now let's see if it cut it. Yes, and now it did cut it. So again, I guess we're doing it this kind of like a live, right? So if this has happened live, I would not have a way to edit it out. So I think I should just keep everything in, even the bloopers, right? So again, they're scored kind of sides, so you can go and kind of start bending where you can see that there's a scored line, and these are the line that are going to be assembling your box. And then we're going to use a bone folder to kind of accentuate those lines so that it can fold better. But as you can tell, basically we're starting to get a little box, and now we're going to cut through the other die cut, which hopefully will cut a little easier than this one. This one is also has a little bit of a stitched side, so I'm gonna try and go maybe 3 times. Hope you're not shaking, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I bet you're shaking. Okay, here we go. So let's try and take a look how this is looking. Yes, and this one came out just fine. I think that maybe, you know, sometimes when you use it a little too much, your metal dies, they become a little less sharp, and I have used that one more. This one is actually more of a newer die for me, and I have not used it for gift giving, but I really like the idea that it's very simple, that it's very straightforward. One cut, you're done, and so you got your little gift bag. So let me take this machine out of the way. Let me put it on the ground. There we go. Let's get the plates and everything out of the way. And now I'm just going to show you how I'm going to glue the bits together, which is, you know, self-explanatory. But basically, so we're going to take our bone folder and we're just going to go over, you know, everywhere where there is a fold. And this, you know, again, makes things nicer. And also, it's easier when you're then gluing something down to just keep it there, because it's going to keep naturally the shape that you have folded it down to. So here we go, and I'm just going to show you with this one. So as I mentioned, the tape that I do like to use, it's a score tape that I buy from Amazon. It comes in different thicknesses. I have it in different sizes, so it's very easy because it's double-sided. So you just apply just a little bit. You can rip off any excess. So, and then you're just gonna pull off the little non-sticky part. So let's try and do that like that, and you're there. And then this side, I'm gonna do the same one. And basically, I'm just gonna go all around and you know, continue gluing this. But this is, again, probably the best way. But again, you can even use a glue gun if you want to. I am not a huge fan of glue guns. I always burn my fingers, so I just try not to, you know, to use it as much as I can. So once we're done with this, so we're going to be doing the decorating. And for the decorating, you can use, I have a couple of things here if you want to take a look. I have some bows that I bought on, I think it was eBay actually. And I accidentally bought the wrong size. I was meaning to buy the smaller bows, and instead I received these ginormous bows, but they're actually kind of cute and I've been using them, so it was a lucky error. So here we go. We got our first box here, and as you can see, it closes nicely. And then for the other one, it's even more straightforward because all you need is just 2 strips. Now, mind you, this side is shorter than that side, so make sure that you put your tape on the flap that you're gonna fold over and on the opposite end. Otherwise, you're gonna have excess, you know, tape showing through. And for these, you can also use to decorate. Now I'm going to show you how I use the script that I got from those metal dies. If you don't have those metal dies, you know, use any kind of other sticker that you can have that, you know, says happy birthday or, you know, congratulations. I found some, you know, some from Heidi Swap that you guys could use. Like I'm going to show you. Like for example, these are from Heidi Swap. This would be just as cute, you know, on top of it with a little bit maybe of a flower here on the side. Super cute that way too. But I am going to show you, I forgot to do the bone folder, but I do it now. It's all right. No big deal, because this is a very straightforward envelope. So let me clean this up and I'll be right back. And here we are, we're on the final stretch. We have our cute little gift boxes assembled, and I have chosen this kind of simple decorations for them for the simple reason that I didn't want this to be too elaborate, but you know, feel free to add as much as you want. And I have 2 types of scripts. This is they're both from Lawn Fawn, but this is a separate purchase. You can buy it individually. I think they're available on Amazon again for $4 or $5. And the Enjoy came instead with one of the 2 gift box gift card holders metal dies, and I really love that font. However, it's very dainty, so you know, my concern with using this font for both boxes is that it was gonna kind of get lost on this kind of pattern, so I decided to just use it for this white background where the gold is gonna show up a little more. And then we're gonna be using these bows that I bought from eBay. I'm gonna try and link them below. If you search for sequin bow, I bought them. They came from China, and you can also probably buy them from AliExpress. I use them in my planner all the time. I use them for my washi sample card orders, samplers. So I just love having them in all different colors. Now again, if you want, you can add some flowers to the side using the flowers that came in the kit. You know, place a little bit of a Swarovski crystal in the middle. But for this purpose of this you know, tutorial, we're just gonna keep it simple. So let me start, but actually we're gonna attach, I'm gonna attach first the bow, because the bow is gonna kind of decide where you know, our sentiment is gonna be. And I'm just gonna be using that same kind of score tape that I get from Amazon. And this tape is a tape that actually I found through oh my god, what's her name, Stephanie McGuire, and she is amazing, and I love everything that she recommends. Now the issue is that now it doesn't want to come off. Wow, okay. We're pretending that we're live, right? Okay, here we go. Now it's cooperating with me. I keep on saying how much I love it, and then it's failing on me. So we're gonna put it right there, right above the little kind of scalloped border right there, like kind of like that. I kind of like it center like that. And we're gonna be doing the same with this other bow. I'm just gonna attach the top here. It's enough. This tape is so strong that you don't need to actually use, you know, a ton of it. It's just a little bit will do. I guess it doesn't attach. The issue that I'm having with removing the backing is that it doesn't attach as well to fabric as it does to paper. To paper, well, you will not have this issue that I am having right now, that it's not coming off. But I promise that it does work, and we'll see how it goes. So this one, we're gonna just place it right there in the middle. And for the sentiments, now if you have one of those Xyron machine that makes stickers, go ahead and use that one. I don't have it. And they also sell a really nice thin thin glue, you know, dispensers. So they have a thin tip. I kind of like this Prima pen because it does not it dries, you know, not tacky, so I can just rub off any excess. So I'm gonna put it right there, and it's easy with this kind of like teeny tiny kind of like you know, sentiments that are really hard to attach. And I'm gonna put the enjoy here, and I think enjoy is the perfect sentiment for a graduation, for any other gift. And I think this is it. Now if you wanted to on this one, you can put a little Velcro, but honestly it's not unnecessary. You know, these are it. This is our cute little gift box. If you want to take a look again at the video, this will always be available on my YouTube channel, and I will be back next week with a flip through of a pocket ring bound planner that I've set up this week. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you again. Bye bye.